Yes, you're welcome to the program this morning. Vice Senator and Instant, I'm Christian Chuku. Today is the 9th of June 2022, and we're here in Ogba to get people talking on the topical issues that we have this morning. Yes, today is a day that we're looking at the Labour Party. Three factions in the Labour Party. We have Peter will be running against two other aspirants in the Labour Party. This day we have Samson Charles Uchenna for president, still Labour Party, and just yesterday Jude Ezenwafo also clinching the Labour Party presidential nomination. Yes, okay. Let's look at other stories this morning. Yes, ASU Obaseki clash over the suspension. The Edo State government has suspended all union activities in the state institutions of higher learning following protests by students of Ambrose Ali University Ekoma over the lingering strike by the Academic Staff Union of Universities. The AAU chapter of ASU has, however, described the state government's action as illegal. The decision to suspend the activities of the unions, which was taken at the State Executive Council meeting on Wednesday, is to take immediate effect. According to a statement by the Secretary to the State Government, Osarodion Ogie has affected unions include ASU, Non-Academic Staff of University, Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Universities, Academic Staff Union of Polytechnics, Non-Academic Staff Union of Polytechnics and Allied. Yes, that's the crisis in that state. Domestic debt rise to 41 trillion. Yes, every Nigerian now owes 200,000 naira. Domestic debt rises to 41 trillion. Every Nigerian now owes 200,000 naira. Okay, let's look at the papers. 23, Tinubu article set for historic duel. On 23, Tinubu article set for historic duel as ex-governor picks APC ticket with 1,271 votes. I will prove that your choice is a wise one, Tinubu tell delegates. Yes. Tinubu no match for article, that is PDP. Tinubu no match for article, that is PDP. Yes, Wike may be running mate to article. Wike may be running mate to article. Ex-VP meets IU governors for more consultations. Yes, let's look at 38 died in our massacre, Catholic Bishop. Ondo government will combine land for mass burial. Akeredolu Catholic Church plans Memorial Park. New Telegraph this morning. The main headline: Tinubu to square up against Atiku Obi. Kwankwaso as he floors Osibajo Amechi Lawan others to win APC presidential ticket by landslide. Says the ruling party must defeat PDP's reactionary ideals. Ticket bought by highest bidder. Nwajuba. Ticket bought by highest bidder. Kalu governors Adamu orders congratulate Tinubu. Bakari Okorocha, two panel, two others paid 100 million each for 0 votes. Bakari Okorocha, two others paid 100 million each for 0 votes. Tinubu on journey to nowhere, PDP. On the ASU strike, Edo suspend ASU, SANU, others in state-owned institutions, declare no work, no pay policy. Union Kick says state has no such powers. I have Mr. Good morning, Mr. Christian. You are looking at the current state of the political parties. Okay. Let's start with the Labour Party. We have 3 candidates running for the Labour Party. What do you think?
Okay, thank you for having me. I think that crisis is not ready for Labour Party. I think they should find a way of resolving it. Don't forget that on the is it 17th of this month? That is the deadline. All the political parties must submit their candidates to INEC. So if Labour Party is enmeshed in crisis at this level, I think it's not healthy for Labour Party. They should find a way of resolving it because they stand the risk of not having candidates in this forthcoming election if not properly managed. Okay. So for me, they should find a way of
most youths are supporting P4P. Do you think that there's a plan by some political giants to make sure that P2P does not get any mandate?
You can't rule that out because there is so many, politics has so many dimensions. A political gimmick could be that since they know that youth are already signing on to his candidature, there may be a plan from some political gladiators to see whether they could scuttle his aspiration through Labour Party. But however I look at it, I think as a party, Labour Party have responsibility to look inward and see how they can call all the stakeholders together and resolve it. Because if you say it is external influence, which may be possible, it behoves on the leaders of the party to resolve it and remove the external influence.
Okay, let's look at PDP may pick Wike as running mate. How do you look at that?
I think the presidential candidate is at will, at liberty, to pick whoever he deems fit or he decides to use as his running mate. That notwithstanding, I can understand that Atiku is synergizing with his state governors to arrive at a running mate. But for me, I don't know what, I don't think with Wike that he can measure well in that election. Because if you look at it's a force to reckon with in PDP. It's a different, the primary is a different ballgame from general election. Because I don't think his influence when it comes to general election extends beyond River State. So if he wants to measure well in that election, I think the best option for him is to go to the southeast and look for a formidable deputy vice president. Because anything outside that, there is no way you can convince the average Southeasterner to vote for Atiku candidacy. The only way he can do it to advance his campaign in the Southeast is for him to perhaps look for a running mate from the Southeast.
Are you against the vice presidency of Atiku?
Come again.
Are you against the vice presidency of Atiku?
I'm not for anybody. I'm not against anybody. I'm only analyzing the situation the way it is. I'm saying that the only way he can have inroads in the Southeast is to have a Southeasterner as his running mate. Because naturally, whether I pick somebody from the South or not, South will vote for him if he has somebody from the Southeast. Because there's that belief that when Jonathan was there, Southeast overwhelmingly voted for Jonathan. So if you now pick a Southeasterner, the South will reciprocate by voting for a Southeasterner. So if you pick somebody from the Southeast, they have not lost anything from the South. But if you pick somebody from the South, they have lost almost everything from the Southeast. Because the Southeast feel that it's their turn. Obviously, it's their turn. For the president, they have been denied. And the VP that would have used as consolation, you are denying them. So for me, picking somebody from the South is like shooting himself in the foot. Okay, I want to go back to Peter Obi. Youths are really supporting Peter Obi. What do you advise? I don't know if you are in that position. Say, okay, this is what Peter Obi should do at this moment. No, he's already in the race. What I've said earlier on is that the crisis they find themselves is unfortunate, and that the leaders of the party should synergize to see how they resolve the impasse. Because the only way they can forge ahead is when they have a united front. Anyhow that divided itself against itself cannot stand. So the earlier they call every stakeholder together to resolve it, the better for the party. And if you look at the deadline of INEC, I think it's on the 17th of this month that all the political parties have until 17th of this month to submit their candidate or for all the elected positions. So that's why they have to act fast in coming together to resolve that impasse.
Somebody said that Peter Obi is a desperate politician. He left Abga to PDP back to Abga to Labour Party.
It depends on one's understanding of desperation. Because if you check the meaning of desperation, it has so many meanings. Some meaning has to do with somebody having a desire, a great desire for something and going for it. So it depends on who spoke, it depends on his intention, it depends on the meaning he tried to attach to it. Because I think if you check the meaning of desperation, it has so much meaning, so many meanings. So I cannot categorically tell you whether he's desperate in the light of what the person, because I don't know the intention of the person who spoke. But for me, I have seen him as somebody who is credible, who has the managerial acumen, who has the political acumen, who have been tested and trusted, who Anambra State and left it better than he met it. Yes, because he ruled Anambra State and left it better than he met it. From the records, he was able to save some good amount of money. He left behind for the administration that took over from him. So on that basis, I think from his background as somebody who came from the institution, he can turn the economy around for good. So I think he's a credible candidate.
Okay, with an Obi presidential candidacy, or Obi being a president, will he step down the agitation for Biafra?
Obviously, if he happens to become the president, definitely it will dull the tension. That notwithstanding, it's not going to really stop the agitation. Because the issue of Biafra agitation, there are two categories, or even rather of people who are agitating. There are people who are agitating, who are genuinely agitating.
Continue.
So for such people who are genuinely agitating for sovereign state of Biafra, they will not settle for a presidency. They will only settle for a sovereign state of Biafra. There's another class of agitators that form into the political class. For those who are in the political arena, if they have that presidency, they will forget about or suspend the agitation from Biafra. Then it now depends on what will the government be able to do thereafter. Will the government be able to do things, bring about development that make people permanently drop the agitation? That will be an impasse to determine when victory comes in the way of P2B. But the way it stands, the people who are genuine agitators of sovereign state of Biafra will not settle for the presidency.
Let's look at the Tinubu presidency. Would it solve issues with agitation?
I don't think there's no serious agitation in the southwest. What we had in the southwest is the agitation being led by Sunday Igboho. Though Sunday Igboho had genuine intention, because you understand that Fulani SSCs gave right to Sunday Igboho. And look at what has become the southwest after the security agencies forced Sunday Igboho out of the country. Look at what happened in Ondo recently. If Sunday Igboho were to be on ground, I don't think the Fulani would dare that operation. So for me, if Tinubu becomes the president, there's no much agitation in the southwest that they want to resolve. But again, I think Tinubu is fighting somebody who is formidable, because even the word of Tinubu himself, he have addressed Atiku as a formidable candidate. And again, if you look at the 2023 election, you're going to spring surprises. I'm not surprised that a Tinubu from the onset formed an alliance with Ganduje, the governor of Kano State. Because if you look at the voting strength of Kano, it speaks volume, both in the primary and the general election. But again, if you look at the new dynamics of Kano State politics, with the emergence of Kwankwaso as the presidential candidate of New Nigerian People's Party, NNPP, and with the former governor of Kano State, the person of Shakau, joining forces with Kwankwaso, I don't see PDP or APC winning the general election, presidential general election in Kano State. So you see that the dynamics of 2020 election is going to change from what we used to know.
Whoever emerges as president, will they solve? Now we have extra 2 trillion added to what we are our debt. We have 41 trillion, and by calculation, it seems every Nigerian is owing 200,000 naira. With whoever emerges as president, who better tackle the economy?
Buhari has done more more evil to the economy, to the country than good. Because this is somebody who is borrowing without looking back, borrowing from the unborn generation, putting Nigeria into bondage, mortgaging the future of Nigeria, and there is no clear cut how these loans will be repaid. So I don't know how the government of whether Atiku, P2B, or what is it called, Tinubu, want to solve the issue of this borrowing or repay. Because for me, that is why National Assembly have not done us any good. Because they had the responsibility of stopping this borrowing trend of the federal government. Because how can we be borrowing and we are not seeing the impact of the borrowing on ground? We are not seeing infrastructure development. How can you be borrowing and consuming it? For me, it's a very difficult situation for any incoming government.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Matthew.
Thank you.
Let's look at how the APC presidential primary went. Tinubu 1,000, give me 1 minute. 1,271, Amechi 316, Osibajo 235, Lawan 152, Bello 47, Umahi 38, Ahmed Sani 4, Wajiba 1, Onu 1, Bakare 0, Okorocha 0, Jakrich 0. I have engineer. Good morning, engineer. Good morning. The Okorocha and the Bakaris of this world, we're expecting them to pull at least some weight, but at the end of the day, they got 0.
It's good to be good. That's the way they can say concern that.
It's good to be good.
Yes. So if they are good, they will have a vote. When they are delegates, no voting for them, so they are not good.
Okay, because they don't have any votes, they are not good.
They are not good.
Those ones that had the votes are good.
Yes, now because before somebody vote for you, your goodness. It's not by money. You can give somebody's money, and this person votes against you because he don't like you. You don't use money to entice the person, and the person.
So you know that money, they were playing money politics in this.
Hello, I always tell people, Yoruba different than Igbo. Because Omishore is second tenant to go for Senate in Osun State. He spent a lot of money, and the people collect the money, life and death. And when the election is, then votes against it, and then votes for the right person they need. You know what I mean? Now? It's a life something. So in Yoruba, in Ekiti presently now, there's the people that go for the senator for my constituency in Ekiti. And the rep of my constituency in Ekiti, the governor by MEC need their back, but people vote against them. For the primary, they vote against them, they remove them. Because people know who they want.
People know who they want?
Yes.
And now the Labour Party, where P2B has 3 presidential candidates. Labour Party.
Yeah.
We have Mr. Samson Charles Uchenna. We have Jude Ezenwafo, and also we have Peter Obi.
Hello. P2B went to Labour. Let him be there now. I don't see P2B as somebody that can be dragging.
Most of the youths are supporting P2B.
Have you not seen the youth that are supporting Jagaba? Are you not seeing it? Life and direct?
No.
They came to this Lagos now. Do they rally for Tinubu?
Where?
In this Lagos, youth, before this primary.
Now I'm saying currently now.
That's what I'm telling you. And everybody knows who's president. You get me now? Let's P2B run.
The only thing that there's a plan.
There's no any
plan
to
work against his candidacy.
There's no any plan in Nigeria that everybody don't know. You get me now? So all of us were youth. We know what's happening. Me personally, I cannot vote for P2B because I know him very well.
You know him?
Yes, now. I know P2B very well.
How?
I don't follow somebody that is like, say, he leave 500 billion in account Anambra. When the money is not,
it's not 500 billion.
So it's not the news where they are carrying up and down.
No, you need to verify.
He left money in the account.
He left money. How much did he left in the account?
A lot of money.
Verify now. You verify. Come and tell me.
No, I don't have time for that. But what I know that P2B is not a real candidate in Igbo land.
It's not?
It's not real candidate in Igbo land.
Who is now the real candidate?
Because in Igbo land, there are people there. Even though out of the governors in Igbo land, you get me now? Do you think that P2B work past David Umai in Ebonyi State.
Yes.
Hello, allow me to talk. Come on, shut up your mouth.
No, don't say shut up.
Dude,
Don't shut
when
up.
you come here talking, you get me now? I will choke my hand for your face. Oh,
Continue.
I'm ready for you. So I cannot say P2B when he was governor in Anambra. I know, and I was entered the government house in Anambra when I know say Anambra this Anambra Paco house, Paco this Basha. They use it mark many offices in the government house. And as a good man, when P2B be good man as a governor for the 8th year, we cannot change those Paco house to block, and people will now be telling me say it's a good man. And he cannot take care of the security very well. In December, you give them small rice. When the security is sleeping, very dirty and everything, for the good 8 years.
Okay.
And somebody will now be telling me, say, the man is a good man.
Okay, let's talk.
I'm coming.
Let's talk about the APC now. Who do you think will be a vice presidential candidate that will be chosen for Tinubu?
For Tinubu, it's party that is going to decide that one. Party.
Somebody saying he's foreseeing a Muslim ticket.
Nobody can say anything now because Atiku that even won since over 2 weeks now, they are still decide how to get somebody as a running mate. You get me now?
Okay, Nigerians are owing 200,000 naira. Our debt is 41 trillion. Nigerians, each Nigerian, according to the calculation, if we are to share the money equally, the debt, each Nigerian, like they are owing 200,000. Each Nigerian.
Hello, forget all those mathematics. Don't let somebody use that one to deceive anybody. Hello, wait now. It's not somebody not tell me. Say it's the money they borrow. It's the government borrow money. It's government that will pay the money.
And so,
hello, forget matter. How many people is paying tax for this Nigeria? Not you.
If you buy anything, if you make any transaction, bank transaction, they are taxing you. You are paying indirectly.
No problem.
Calls you are making, you are paying to the government indirectly.
No problem for that one, and it's not affecting me. So no problem.
Okay.
But what I know that any government, they are borrow money to run government. You get me now? The people that do the math, let them do the mathematics. You get me now?
What's your expectation lastly for 2023 elections?
Election?
The expectation?
My expectation, I'm waiting for the future of Ashiwaju now.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much, engineer. I have Mr. Felix. Go on, Mr. Felix.
Well, I'm quite surprised the way some people take some analysis and speaking for some big people. I'm quite surprised. My take is this: is that we are going to look at, we are going to dissect it. We are going to look at it. We are going to look at it very well. I am in support of Atiku. I'm in support of Atiku.
Okay. But the process in PDP, some people say it has not been fair because they were supposed to give it to the southeast.
They throw the presidential open. The southeast, we are not united to bring a consensus candidate. The most favorite person among them, Peter Obi, withdrawn. You understand? They throw it open. That's the basic truth about it.
Okay, let's look at Peter Obi. 3 factions emerging from the Labour Party. They might be going through a lot currently.
Well, the question I want to ask is that Peter Obi is in a dilemma now. Who are the authentic executive ESCO of the Labour Party? Who is the chairman of Labour Party?
They have factional chairman.
They have factional chairman.
Yeah.
And now when they have factional chairman, you know, the take is that there's another Labour called Zenith Labour Party. Is it different from Labour Party? Because I know they were the one that did their primary 2 days ago. So Peter Obi is in a dilemma in the sense that they are going to go to court. And pending when this is settled, we will know the authentic Labour Party presidential aspirant.
Okay, some people say that some politicians are behind this. They are trying to make distort this party so that because Peter Obi has garnered much support from the southeast and also many youths.
That information is not true. That information is not true. Peter Obi have not even started campaigning.
On social media, if you go on social media now.
Social media does not win election. You have to be on ground structurally. Peter Obi is not on ground structurally. He's one of my favorites, but when he decamped and left for Labour Party, that was where I was surprised. He would have stayed behind. His popularity and his structure is gradually growing. Going to Labour Party will not solve the problem. It does not have a structure. That's why those people are fighting.
Let's look at the Edo State governor suspending ASU and asking the students to go back to school.
Edo State governor,
yeah.
He does not have that power.
Edo suspend ASU, some others in state-owned institutions. Declare no work, no pay.
That's Edo State, ECOMA.
Okay.
They will not listen to
because
the
lecturers in that are part of ASU. So
they are not going to listen.
Of ASU in that,
they are not going to listen to Obaseki. They are not going to listen to Obaseki.
Okay, let's look at in PDP. Say a PDP man. Wike may be running mate to Atiku. Wike may be running mate to Atiku. How realistic is that?
It is the choice of the party to pick. You know, I am foreseeing that they are going to choose the vice president from the South. Wike is from the South. I believe the South governor would have said, let's give it to Wike. That Wike was able to pull enough and strong vote. So I give it to him. If they pick him, it's well and good.
41 trillion naira, that is the debt now. Now every Nigerian, according to calculation, is owing 200,000 naira. Which president do you think that can come to the limelight that will solve the issue of this?
Atiku can solve it. Yes, Atiku will solve it. Go and check the debt profile of Lagos. You are bringing Tinubu. Go and check the debt profile of Lagos. Lagos has the highest debt profile, and they are the one that gets more money. So Atiku is the one that will solve that.
Okay, lastly, what is your take? Lastly.
Well, 2023, I want to give my take. I want to tell the people that we should please go out and vote for Atiku. Ask me the reason why we should vote for Atiku. The Southerner have ruled for 14 years. The Northerner have only ruled for 10 years. For equity to stand, we must allow Atiku to rule. That's my take, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. I have Oluwa for me. Yes, let's look at that report this morning. I have Oluwa one, what is happening?
The website will die. Congratulations. We came to power. Abiola is so rest in peace, and his soul came out again because of his son. Tinubu.
So
He now claim the power now.
Wait.
We are the power now.
Who is the power?
We are the throne now. I've told you yesterday. I told you that after Buhari, another Usama cannot go to Aso. Now Yorubama is going to Aso. Whether I like it or not, Yorubama is going to unite Nigeria back.
You are saying you are supporting the youth.
Youth, they support all of us.
Yorubama is here.
Yeah, we give him the vote because not now. Not now. The youth give him the vote. Don't you see how many of them they stepped down for him? The only woman contested is stepped down for him. The other one stepped down for him because now Nigeria is in the language of the Pharisees. Problem everywhere. We need a lion. The youth will never have any youth that is a lion. We need lion, and that lion have came now.
Who is the lion?
Asewaju Tinubu Ahmed.
He's a liar.
I'm surprised you are supporting as well.
Yes. No. I saw situation day before yesterday. I sit down before I sleep. 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. They are still doing. Millions of them came to contest. I was seeing different faces. Their story was different. Their story was a Tata story. And now Nigeria came. See, everywhere is silent. No noise. Because the lion came. When the lion roar in the jungle, the rest animal, they flee. They jackpot.
I have not gotten you. Are you supporting as well?
Left. 100% supported.
You remember you voted Buhari.
Buhari is Tinubu.
You voted Buhari.
Yes, I voted Buhari. But Buhari,
and you say you regret.
I regret because no one regret because Buhari, Tinubu must have mad Buhari to come, and Buhari failed the test. He failed the sheet. Buhari failed the sheet. The plan of Tinubu was not the plan of Buhari. Buhari now changed the plan.
So you are defending Tinubu.
Yes, Buhari now make Nigeria hungry, suffering and smiling. There is no Tinubu logic for Nigeria. Tinubu bring that language of change. He formed it together, APC, All Progressive Congress. But Buhari came with a Fulani agenda and messed up the situation. And Nigeria now suffering and smiling. Including me and you here. I'm hungry now.
You're suffering and smiling.
I'm suffering and smiling. I can't lie for you. I'm in Nigeria.
Nigeria is owing 41 trillion naira. Will Tinubu presidency?
Wait, Tinubu presidency. Tinubu have the capacity. He have the influence. Have people. They will dismantle that debt. They will dismantle the debt. Now there is a jubilation all over the world because of him. Because he's the right man. And I know him from spiritualism and from physicalism. I know him from spiritualism and physicalism. The physical and the spirit. I know what is what.
So you are saying Peter Obi, Atiku, Tinubu, who do you think is better?
Peter Obi, Atiku. They are Tata from where Tinubu dey. Peter Obi is a lion, is a part of it, but it's a Tata where Tinubu dey.
Don't make him Tata.
You do not know Tata.
I don't know.
Okay, you can't differentiate between Tata and a small
an adult.
There's a difference between a boy and a Tata. A Tata doesn't know where to go. A Tata is happy with everywhere. You can put hand in the fire. Tinubu is a Jagaba. Somebody that hosts Lagos State, 1999 till now. How many years is that?
Lagos is owing the highest state.
No, I'm telling you, see.
Lagos has the highest debt in the whole 36 states.
The highest debt?
Yes, Lagos.
Debt?
Yes.
It's a language of a story. I don't believe that.
Don't believe that. If it's true, God, if I confirm it to you that it's true.
Yeah, you're a liar.
If I confirm it to you that it's true. Confirm it to you that
I confirm it now.
What will you give to me?
I'll give 17 million pounds. See, they just thank God for everything because the Northerners, they were trying to play a game and that game failed. We were trying to bring Lawa. See Lawa scored 300 before 400. Want to play a game with 1,200 something. Want to play a game with the South, the West. Yes, everything.
Tinubu 1,271. Amechi 316. Osibajo 235. Lawan 152.
You want to bring Lawa? Where's that man name? That chairman of APC. What's name? Adamu. It's a live Mugu. It's a live Mugu. I'm telling you worldwide. APC chairman is a live Mugu. You want to go and bring Lawa as a candidate of APC flag bearer? Atiku will pocket Lawa. When Jagaba is there. Thank God for Buhari. Buhari now see the situation. Now say everybody go and play the match and let me watch and referee stay there. 90 minutes. Who win? We judge. Now, kudos to Ashewaju Abiola. Many that are disappointed.
Peter Obi.
No, forget. Peter Obi can never handle the devil. We are in the race of the devil house. Peter Obi is not the devil. Ashewaju is a devil. Yes, it's a devil.
So we need a devil.
Yes, because to conquer those devils. Don't you know what happened on war?
Devil came on Sunday to kill people in the church. Those are devil. Devil mastermind devil. Don't you understand what I'm saying? Devil mastermind devil. People were worshiping their God on Sunday. Devil came spraying. Don't you know that they are devil and they are government devil? And devil is only devil that can rescue them.
You have changed your language.
I'm telling you the language. Tunubu will match their leg, match their head to head. So what are you talking about?
Okay, let's look at your governor. Edo State suspends ASU.
Suspend what?
ASU is asking students to come to school when they have not settled ASU. Obaseki.
Okay, who's going to teach the students? You say students should come back to school and the ASU is not settled. Who will teach the students? Is that a language?
Your governor. Yeah.
Okay, the governor will not be a teacher.
Your governor that will bring people. Maybe you bring
we will not bring expert teachers. You will not bring expert teachers. I don't understand that language. Say students to go back to school when this matter have not resolved. The lecturer have not been resolved. Have they been paid to go back to school? The government is a foreclosure situation. So now a governor say students should go back to school without lecturer. It's not possible. Is it possible? It's impossibility.
How are you surviving in Nigeria today?
I said Nigeria is a suffering and smiling. When you bring that language together, we see the language is anyhow. We are living anyhow. We are living because of God, because of Almighty God, because of the grace of God. That's why we are living. And the grace of God is with us.
Okay, let's look at lastly, 38 died, like you said, 38 died in our massacre, Catholic Bishop.
Yes, see what we were talking about. The devil reigned. The devil reigned to the essence, invade a church and kill people inside church. And God will massacre them too.
Okay, thank you very much, Oluwawan, for your analysis.
You are welcome. I like you. Okay. I like the atmosphere because the atmosphere is
many people are not happy.
Many people are running away because Tinubu is God. It's a small God. It's a small God.
Tinubu is not God.
It's a tiny God.
Is he your God?
It's a tiny God.
Is he your God?
No, God is there. Tinubu will liberate Nigeria.
We are owing 41 trillion naira.
We will pay the money.
Who will pay the money?
Tinubu will give associate. They will pay the money.
Why? The ASU strike now. Tinubu can settle ASU. Tinubu can settle ASU.
Tinubu word will settle matters.
Tinubu can settle ASU.
Life. See,
why has he not settled ASU?
See, let me tell you one thing. There's a word. See, they say manner of approach. Manner of approach, settle matters. Manner of approach, settle matter. The manner of approach of the present government is not reliable. Somebody is reliable than somebody. That's why there have been reliability now in the system of our life. Because the next occupant is a
account. The account details. Should I drop my
Okay,
Mr. Top 4. Contacting Oluwa. You don't have an account, but let me drop mine. Mr. Top 4, my account for Oluwa 2113-821-543. 2113-821-543. Christian Chuku UBA 2113-821-543. Christian Chuku UBA. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
West side. Let me call them. Yes. We are still having more conversations this morning. I have Mr. Okokodem. Good morning, Okokodem, of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Mr. Christian, morning. I know that it's a slip of tongue. I'm not a condemn of the Republic of Nigeria. It's a condemn. In this second Republic of Biafra, led by Mazin Namdekala and his IPOB government of Biafra. So that is slipping of tongue. That is slipping for you. It's a very expensive joke. Don't joke it again. It's a very expensive. Thank you, and God bless you. Amen.
Okay.
Shall we pray? In Jesus' name, Almighty Father, I thank thee and magnify your name. I praise you for how you keep every one of us alive, to be alive up to this day. I thank thee for all our fans all over the world who appreciate what you are doing, who know what you are doing, who stand on the truth. May them be glorified in Jesus' name. I thank thee on behalf of Philip TV, who have made it possible for us to have this avenue to speak our mind and to tell the world the truth, what is happening in Nigeria. May God Almighty God to bless Flip TV. God, I thank thee because of keeping Mazen Nnamdi Kanu alive. You do not allow him to die in the dungeon of DSS. I thank you even in the time of Operation Python dance, until the time of his kidnapping and torture in Kenya, you didn't allow him to die. You still keep him alive. May not be glorified. I thank you for the ECN, how we use the ECN as a tool of security in the land of Biafra. I thank you on behalf of IPOB. I thank you on behalf of Simon Ekpa and his autopilot. I thank you on behalf of Sunday Bohu, Amateku, and the Republic. Lord, be blessed, be magnified in Jesus' name. Father, I thank thee how we are disgracing Igbo politicians in Nigeria. I thank thee how we are disgracing Ohanes and Igbo. I thank thee how we are disgracing all of them, putting them to shame. Father, may them be glorified in Jesus' name. Mr.
No. You say you thank God for how he is disgracing Igbo politicians. If they say Igbos are not united, we will say this on.
Yes, Igbos are not united. Mr. Christian, I am Mr. Okpara, the new Oko condemn in this Second Republic of Biafra. Live by Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and his IPOB government of Biafra. Long live Republic of Biafra. Long live Republic of Biafra. Long live Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Long live Sunday Bohu. Long live Amateku. Long live Odua Republic. Long live Simon Ekpa. Long live IPOB. Autopilot. Long live in Jesus' name. Amen.
Okay, let's look at no Southeast presidency. Either from APC or PDP. No Southeast presidency.
It sounds good.
Ohaneze.
Ndi Beribe.
Ohaneze.
Ohaneze Beribe.
No.
Okay.
Ohaneze.
Iberibe. Ohaneze Iberibe. Not Ohaneze Ndi Igbo. Not Ohaneze Ndi Iberibe. Ohaneze Iberibe. Ohaneze enweghị akọnuche. Ohaneze stupidness. Ohaneze foolishness. Ohaneze who cannot see far. Who cannot see tomorrow. Ohaneze don't have sight. They have open eye, but they are walking blindness. Ohaneze of darkness, not light. What do they say? Those animals.
No. Animals.
No, okay. What do they say?
Those leaders.
They're not my leaders. They are Fulani leaders who oppose on us.
Yeah, called Ohaneze. You understand that nomenclature better than me.
Yes, that word. That word is Igbo word by mouth, but indeed it's not Igbo. You understand what I'm saying? But the word doesn't belong to us anymore. It belongs to their tax master, who is fooling them now, disgracing them now.
They have diverted from their.
You know, Ohaneze was created during the civil war, during the war. It was this Ohaneze compromise both South and Southeast that are gathered together to tell the truth to declare war. Margaret Ekpo was among them. We have 3 men from Akwa Ibom and Cross River that support the declaration of Biafra. Zeke support the declaration of Biafra. But when the thing hits, all of them abandon Ojukwu and turn away. And that's the same problem that is worrying we Biafrans, both South and Southeast now. Unless the spirit of Zeke is destroyed from the mind of our political leaders, that the spirit of Zeke that made him to betray us become Zeke of Africa. At the end, he become Owl of Onisha and die as an Owl of Onisha. Do you know what? No, he become an Owl of Onisha. Lastly, he become Ace of Allah. Do you know what he means by Ace of Allah in the Igbo language? Which means the king of masquerades. That means Ace of Allah. That's where Zeke end up. From Zeke of Africa to Owl of Onisha. From Owl of Onisha to Eze of Allah, king of masquerade, and he died as king of masquerade and end up in hellfire. Thank God he's in hellfire.
Just in, bandits killed 32, destroy house in fresh Kaduna attack. Let me read the story. Yes, no fewer than 32 people have been reportedly killed by bandits in separate attacks in 4 communities within Kaju local government area of Kaduna State. The affected communities are Ungwan, Gamu, Dogan. Everyday killing. Let's continue. In the APC, the Easterners said there have been injustice to the Southeast. They're expecting that the Southeast gets that presidency.
You see, if Southeast killing presidential ticket in all the whole party in Nigeria, I will not be surprised of that one. But for Southeast whosoever in Southeast to aim or to dream that he clink presidential tickets under APC is a fool. If you thought things are normal, because look at it, Tinubu built APC from AD to from AD to
ACN.
to AC. From AC to ACN. Now, when Tinubu want to transform it to be that time they were opposition party. We call it a Western Party or Yoruba Party. But when Tinubu know that this party have grown to become national party, he went and to call Ariwa. He brought Ariwa in. Ariwa came in. Them and Ariwa start nurture ACN into APC. Then they built it up. It become a national party. And they still opposition. And most of the Southeast were in PDP and Apoga. None of them contributed in building foundation of APC. Now,
No, you will say none of them contribute.
None of them contribute.
Okorocha
did not contribute in building of APC. Okorocha was led under Apoga. How many seats he sold?
At least he did something.
How many seats he sold? What did he do? Ngige wasn't able to win a single vote in a Senate when he contested under APC. But it's only Ngige and Obonono joined them early. But what do they contribute? What is their input in that APC? Tinubu and his people build the foundation finish with Ariwa. They build the house finish. Then Igbos, Southeast want to enter into their house as a tenant. They want to dictate to the landlord how the house will be. Only that landlord will push him away, give him quick notice. Which is what they give them now, quick notice. My friend, get out from my house. You do not build this for me. You don't contribute money for me. Are they not fools? Are Igbos not fools? How can you sow where you don't reap? I mean, how can you reap where you not sow? Let them go back to PDP. Look at Apoga. Ojukwu built Apoga.
But Peter Obi left PDP because of his saw some plan against him.
The plans against him. See, the plan was from Igbos, not from other tribes. If Igbos want to get tickets in PDP, why can't they present one candidate on PDP? And Impious was there. So many of them was there contesting under Igbo speaking tongue. Then whom are you going to vote in? Whom are you going to give the vote? Peter Obi is more qualified than any of them. Why can't them step down for Peter Obi to contest in that PDP and primary? Then they back him up with their supporters. Why can't they do it? Then what I'm trying to say, if you now look at it, the Apoga Ojukwu built, Peter Obi maintained it, hand it to Obialo. Obialo starts destroying the structure small. Finally, hand it over to Soludo. Soludo destroyed the structure of Apoga, destroy it totally. Now, Okorocha was given Imo State to build the structure. Okorocha buried Apoga in Imo State, buried it completely. Run to APC, where he think manna will fall from heaven. Manna cannot fall from heaven. Manna has fall from heaven for 40 years for Israelites. Now, if you want to eat food, what for the food you are going to eat? That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
now, Okorocha destroy it. The funniest thing, when PDP came back in Imo State and claimed Imo State back under Yedioha, Okorocha went to court. Not Uzodimma went to court. Uzodimma know that they have failed. Okorocha went to court and to use Fulani Supreme Court of Nigeria and push Uzodimma away. With the hope his in-law will take it. Then Fulani told him that we have sense more than you, that I'd like an Igbo man. Tell me what the sense of Igbo man. In every politics you fail. At the end of the federal month you fail. You only champion in home champion, domestic champion. But come to federal level, you fail. You only make money. I have money. Make mouth. I know how to make money. You make money and develop other people's area. And your area is still living in darkness. Tell me any good road, both federal, state and local government road in Igbo land that is motorable. But they are billionaires. Look at the mansion Rogers built in Abuja that the EFCs break and pick him away. Half of that, did he build it because it's his father's land. Look at them. Rogers kill Apple.
Yes, the Igbos in ABC, Umahi 38, Nwajuba 1, Onu 1, Okorocha 0.
You see what I'm telling you? You see failures. You see people are born to be fair.
What do you expect them to do at this point in time?
Whatever they like, they do. Because there are not people you advise, they take your advice. People politicians, people leaders are not the people you advise, they take their advice. If Igbos want good for themselves, I think what both Ohanese, Igbo politicians, traditional rulers, he left to come out and say, there will be no election in our land until we release our son. Nnamdi Kanu. That's why they're supposed to stand. They're campaigning, I want to be president, I want to be animal, I want to be cow, I want to be fowl, I want to be presser.
President.
They are pressing us down. Those people that call themselves political leaders, they are not fighting for president, they are fighting for presser, and they are pressing us down. They are pressing the Igbo nation down. They are pressing the entire Biafra land down.
That is Igbo leaders.
That's Igbo leaders. That's Igbo Hanese. That Igbo politicians. That Igbo elite. That Igbo businessmen. That Igbo learned men, as they call themselves. I am wise. And the person you call a fool, the fool, and you think that they're ruling you from 1960. What is the way
forward to Nigeria's problem now?
The way forward to Nigeria's problem, we say, no president will enter that asylum today, will make Nigeria to be good today.
Even if Peter B enters?
If Peter B cannot do it, and Peter B cannot enter there. Why?
No, if he enters, let's start with if he enters.
Who will make him to enter? Fulani will be there. Mentiala will be there. Nigeria system of government will be there. Fulani, Peter B, who is not ready to share money, will enter. That is why they manipulate him in
Labour Party. There are 3 candidates have emerged in Labour Party, so there's crisis in the party. 2 other persons have come out aside Peter Obi.
But you see what I'm telling you. Now, when Peter Obi went there, all the whole presidential cabinet there stepped down for Peter Obi. Now later on they're coming up. Don't you say there's a game there? There's a game there to make sure they frustrate Igbo man completely. Those 2 people that come out are sponsored by federal government. That's why who could come out again against his fellow Igbo man? Igbo man is the enemy of Igbo man. The greatest enemy of Igbo man is Igbo man. Go and read it in the book of Matthew. I think Matthew chapter 10 or chapter 12. Jesus has said the greatest enemy of a man is his own household. Go to the book of Micah. I think Micah chapter 7 or 6. Go and read it there. He said the greatest enemy of a man is his own household. It's in the Bible. The greatest enemy of Igbo man is Igbo man. The worst enemy of Igbo man is Igbo man. Okay, yesterday I met one young man in the evening under these fruits. We are discussing. Then he said one Akwa Ibom lady say Igbo people are very wicked. I said why should that woman say so? He said because the woman said that what Igbos are doing is not good. When Igbo man see him brother living in a house, he go the other one we take behind, go pay landlord excess money to quit his own brother so that we take over. I said yes, that woman said the truth. I said that woman said the truth. It's wickedness. You see your brother with family or a single, he managing one room because the room face main road on the street. You went and lobby landlord, pay landlord the excess to quit your own brother. And when you quit it, it will break the shop, the room, make it shop, you will rent it. I said, I see no wickedness. What do you expect your brother to live? Whether he's single or with family. The guy started telling me no. Say no, it's not wicked, but it's smartness. I said, a wickedness in the highest score. You're telling me it's a smartness. You see how wicked Igbo man is for Igbo man. I told the guy that this house rent you see going up and up in Lagos State is Igbo man. He said, it's Igbo man. He said, no, it's a smartness. It's not wickedness. It's smartness that you quit your brother to stay outside. Maybe on rainy season or time. Because you have money. You are telling me it's not wickedness. I told the boy, don't talk to me again. Because as I see you're a wicked man, you can betray because of money. I told him, go face to face, God will punish you. I told you face to face, don't talk to me. We always play Allah. From today, this evening, don't talk to me again. Because me myself, if you see where I'm squatting, if you see where I'm eating, you go and take it out of my hand and tell me that it's smartness. It's not wickedness. You see how Igbo man is wicked to follow Igbo man. So these people that are march in labor, thank God you see that they are Igbos. I'm telling you honestly, federal government of Fulani have bought them with money to go interrupt Obi.
Why is everything we call Fulani?
Because they are the people in the power. Look, let me tell you. Since 1960, before the independence of Biafra, Fulani are don't controlling Nigeria. Whether good or bad, Fulani are don't controlling Nigeria up to today, up to tomorrow. But you say they don't know anything. Look, let me tell you, before advent of white man, Fulani have started reading their constitution with Arabic language. But the problem they have, they refuse to embrace Western education. They have already set their government, followed by West. Our own, we have a different democratic system of government. In all the whole Southeast, we believe, speak your mind, I'll speak my mind. Then we come together and deliberate it. If it doesn't work, everybody go back to his own house and come back tomorrow again and deliberate it. That is our own democracy. See. And that's the problem we are having. Our leaders, Igbo leaders, are trying to buy the democracy or system governance of other tribes, like North and West, that have almost the same system of leadership. Our own is different. So our so-called our elites.
Somebody said there are bad people in every tribe. Don't generalize.
No. I'm not saying.
There are bad people in every tribe.
Yes, I'm not saying that they are not bad people in every tribe. Every tribe have bad people. But let me tell you, when it comes to betrayal because of money, count Igbo man number one. I'm an Igbo man. Can't Igbo man.
You can't speak for the whole Igbo.
Okay, look at what I told you. What happened yesterday? The drama between me and Igbo guy. And I pointed to him and said, this is not doing. Yes, it's true. He told me that it's not wickedness, but it's drama.
That will also happen in other tribes.
It doesn't happen in another tribe. It don't happen in another tribe. You cannot say Yoruba man pay money to kill his fellow Yoruba brother. Not that Hausa man or Fulani pay money to kill his Fulani man to take over because he has money. They cannot see it.
Amongst all these candidates, who do you think will take Nigeria out of this mess that they are in now?
You see, as you said, if P2B we are voted in, if they did use these two elements now to struck him out from Labour, P2B may do very good impact. Because look at the foundation he laid in Anambra. Since the day of creation of Anambra never be in peace in governance. Because everybody there is wise. Everybody there has money. Everybody there knows what you know. They don't agree to each other. But when Ngige and Chris Oba fought finish, the leadership of Anambra enter Ngige hand. P2B hand. P2B stabilized things. It was in P2B time, 8 years, that Anambra produced the highest WAEC pass and with the high mark in Nigeria. It was during the P2B that P2B tied the whole street in Anambra. I'm not talking about federal road, the state road, tied them in Anambra that they are good. It was the same time of P2B that no minister working under Anambra that did not receive his salary at the end of the month. He paid them their allowances, he received their salary. It was in time of P2B that the Anambra government have the highest service in their account. It was the time of P2B that they have seen little electricity in Anambra. It was the time of P2B that erosion that we wanted to uproot Niger Bridge were checkmate. During the time of P2B. And it was the time of P2B that P2B bought a share of 20 million for Anambra account. Bought a share of 20 million from Anambra money. And left that share until the share grew to 100 million. As this Soro Trouble, call himself Sorudo, Soro Problem, Soro War, Soro Anarchy, Soro Confusion.
Soludo.
As he entered, he went and checked the account have rose to 100 million or above. He went and invested P2B, not Obialo. These are people that have accused to rule, but they never allow him to be.
They will not allow him.
Because he's an Igbo man. They never allow him to be because you don't have dollar to share. You never allow him to be because you did not steal money from government boss to be sharing. Do you know how many companies P2B have abroad? Do you know how many companies have in Nigeria? But you see him a common man. It was in the time of P2B that P2B there's a question to hold in Anambra, and P2B has a company that produce soft drink, but P2B did not give contract to that company. They give to another company to produce soft drink for the occasion. These are people that are sincere to rule Nigeria.
So if P2B is not given the mandate to rule Nigeria, no Nigeria.
I'm not saying that no Nigeria or there will be Nigeria, but Igbo leaders are doing very big mistake, including P2B himself. What all of them could have done is to quit politics and to stand for the restoration of Biafra, because that's the only solution for we Igbos. They cannot give it to Sodema. They cannot give it to Rotimi Amechi. Even this man, Wike, that says he's not an Igbo man. Change Obibo to Onyibo. They cannot give it to him. Akpabio, they cannot give it to him. Waiting be name. No, they cannot give it to him. Devil, Umai, they cannot give it to him. Not even politician, they give it to him. Even if I thought Zeke, who made them to win the war, even if I thought Zeke rise up from grave, Zeke, who fought independent for Fulani, Nigerian, even if I thought Zeke rise from independent, from grave, they will not give it to him.
Let's talk about the running mates of Atiku and Asiwaju. What is your take on the running mates?
You see one thing, that's why PDP are delaying to take their running mates, to know whom will be the president flag bearer of APC. Now that Asiwaju have emerged, automatically, this man, Atiku, will be looking down in Southeast. He will not take South, so that the anger of Southeast will not be much against voting against him. So he like to pick one person in Southeast to be the president, to buy the heart of the Southeast. Then the West will go north and pick one person from north. Not the West, APC will go to north and pick one person from north. Who can checkmate Tulumbu? Because it's not easy to catch Tulumbu. Tulumbu is a political machinery. Tulumbu is a political midfield player. Tulumbu is a political scorer, goal scorer, striker. He will strike you when he be at the middle. He dribble about Maradona. Even Pele cannot play like him. Pele cannot play like him. Tulumbu will be at the center field. Dribble you. After dribble you, he give you overhead. Before you know it, Tulumbu is in penalty box. Before keeper go open eye, is at the net. So no, they cannot checkmate him. So they will bring a person who can checkmate him. And they use Atiku to fight against OBJ when he was president. So bring a person like that, we checkmate Tulumbu.
Would you suggest Lawan?
Lawan cannot checkmate Tulumbu.
Erufai.
Erufai may. They will go and look one radical who haven't tested political money so much, so that money will not buy him away, to stand to resist some certain decision Tulumbu will take that may not favor them.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay. Lastly, let's look at Nigeria is owing 41 trillion naira.
Nigeria?
Each Nigerian is owing 200,000. You are owing 200,000. I'm owing. Abra is owing 200,000. Which of these presidential aspirants or candidates of the various parties can take Nigeria out of this mess?
You see, there's something there's some prayer I pray. God, allow a sinner to suffer for his sin, so that he will know that sin is not good. Yes, there's forgiveness in sin. There's a grace. But God, allow a sinner to suffer even for once, so that he know that to sin is not good. Obasanjo, with Nigeria own debt, Obasanjo came in 1999 and made sure the debt of Nigeria is wiped off by any means. He made that debt to wipe off. He dismantled toll gates that they are using to suffer people, most of the Easterners, when they are traveling home or coming to Lagos. He dismantled it. Then Nigeria economy was stable from the time of Obasanjo to the time of Jonathan, to the time of Yaradua, to the time of Jonathan. Nigeria is stable economically. But when this present government took over, Nigeria was. And if you watch, whenever Nigeria economy is worse, is apart from Shagari, from Shagari regime is worse. That excuse Buhari give to overthrow Shagari in December 1984, 31st of December 1984. Now, it was Yaradua. He ruled only for 2 years, and our economy was stable. Whenever economy of Nigeria fell, watch it, the power have stayed in the hand of North more than 4 years. Nigeria economy will fall. And when it fall, you build it, they come back again and destroy it. So I don't think that nobody can save Nigeria economy now.
Okay.
Nobody. Yeah, I am Mr. Akpara, the new Oko condemn in this Second Republic of Biafra. Lead by Mazin Namde Kalo and his IPOB government of Biafra. Long live Republic of Biafra. Long live Mazin Namde Kalo. Long live Simon Ekpa and his autopilot. Long live ESN. Long live Amateku. Long live Sunday Bohu. Long live Old World Republic. Long live Midobet. Long live Nigeria. If they will do the right thing, may God deliver Nigeria. If they will hear the crying of innocent people and stop bloodshedding, God will save Nigeria. If they will repent, indeed. I am Mr. Akpara, the new Oko condemned in this Second Republic of Biafra. Lead by Mazin Namde Kalo and his IPOB government of Biafra. Long live Republic of Biafra. Long live Republic of Biafra. Long live Republic of Biafra. Omo Biafra. Honor because and let us continue to build on the foundation that Ojukwu have laid for us.
Thank you very much.
May God save the soul of Ojukwu and keep it in perfect peace. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I have Mr. Raf. Good morning, Mr. Raf.
Good morning, Christian Chukwu. Good morning, our wonderful, marvelous viewers. I'm greeting you, Christian. I want to mention their names because Obiron is our man. Mommy Kochi is our mama. Obire. Mommy Hajami, Halima. My man, Cole, Mr. Cole from Texas. My man, Akim from, I think, Maryland. Israel. No. Olasupo. Okay, Akim, Israel, Olasupo. Okay, Kazim from Maryland. Then we have Cole. Cole is from Texas as well. Acho is from, I think, New York. Obi, Mr. Rayleigh should be New York as well. Odua, man. Ogachas, Odua, Abego, because, you know, say Canada and America, they are the same. Ogachas, we thank you. OJ Okuade, you guys are wonderful. Desmond from Holland. You guys are wonderful. Kenneth, you guys are wonderful. Okay, this guy is from Holland. I don't think his name is not Desmond. Now one Igbo guy like that. Okay, my man. So let us just go.
Three factions emerge in Labour Party.
Three factions, yes, because originally Obi wasn't there. I didn't understand. Obi just rammed into them. And you know, Nigerian political parties, they will do gara. They will say, is he not just coming? And you know, Nigerian politicians, some of the politicians from PDP, APC, they will fund this man that is having upper hand now. They will give him money. Go and cause trouble. I think you understand. Some persons are sponsoring this organizing things.
Okay, that is organizing the party.
Yes, that's Nigerian politicians for you. They play dirty. They are dirty people. They don't believe in heaven. Nigerian politicians, they believe that it will end here. They don't believe in God. Nigerian politicians, they believe they are God. I think understand. Some persons are sponsoring the apple, seed of discord, being sown in labor right now.
But those imagine are egos.
Yes! Igbo politicians. Don't you know they are bad? Igbo politicians, they don't know their brothers. Igbo politicians, they don't know you and I. Igbo politicians, all they know is themselves, their pocket and their family. Money. They are money mongers. Igbo politicians, they are corrupt. Igbo politicians, they are wicked. Igbo politicians, they are bloody. Igbo politicians invited military operation in Imo State, Anambra State, Enugu, and Ebonyi. Igbo politicians, they are errand boys to Fulani. What are you saying? And Igbo politicians, they are all very envious, jealous of Peter Obi, because Peter Obi is the most credible credible man, aspirants from Southeastern region. Now, they know that guy is the right person. They know that if they leave him in Labour Party, the whole world is already singing Labour Party, even Hausa, everywhere. The whole students across Nigeria, any A, any S, National Association of Nigerian Students, they are singing Obi, kerenke, Obi, kerenke, Obi. I don't know what I understand. So some persons are sowing apple of discord, bad blood in Labour Party so that they will succeed on disorganizing Labour Party.
I tell you that the fraction in Labour Party is sponsored by the opposition PDP.
Thank you so much. Is you know what I'm saying? Thank you. This is my guy that wrote this in. And what is his name?
Top 4.
Top 4. You are right. You are supporting me. I'm supporting you. Some opposition, some bad men in APC and PDP are the ones sowing apple of discord within Labour Party. It is not the making of Obi. It is in the making of Ifanyoba and the other guys there in Labour Party. The Nigerian political parties, they have seen that all eyes are on Obi. I tell you, they are making mistake. Ask me why. Why do you want to support? 2023 is still far. If Obi happen to join forces with any political party, just name it. If you like, call it Osisioma Party of Nigeria, Oduduwa Party of Nigeria, Yoruba Party of Nigeria. The whole Nigeria will vote him because he's a good man. I didn't understand. All eyes in Nigeria are on a personality, somebody that can rewrite the narratives, wrong, bad narratives of this country, both externally and internally. Let me tell you, all eyes are on him. Wherever he goes, Obi is a man on retrospect. I didn't understand. Everybody is discussing about a phenomenon, an enigma like Obi, a man that rule and left 70 billion. A man that rules and what? Downsize the spending, domestic spending of Anambra State Government House. Commissioner of Domestic Affairs, Anambra State. You know how many cows? I always tell you people this thing. I said it on and on in the past. Do you know how much Anambra State used to cook government soup? State house soup. On where offer government state house soup. They use what? Drum. Big basin. 4 cows. Oboroko. Chicken. Name them inside that soup. They spend over how many millions every day to cook government state house soup. Obi came and reduced the spending. Oga, that man tried. Christian, Obi tried. Obi started buying meat from butchers. He told them that we will not be killing cows. Why are we spending much on just food? Obi started buying meat from butchers. Traveling to Abuja, how much do they spend? If a governor want to go to Dubai, you will see his entourage, numbering 10 to 20 delegates. How much do you give each person? 10 million. That's from an avenue from where you siphon the state house, the state fund. Do you understand too? They keep on siphoning money. Obi came to the become a governor in Anambra State. He downsized the spending. Obi can go to America with how much? 200 and something thousand after tickets. Yes, there are Igbos in America. They will house him. Igbos have hotels in America. Igbos, they are heading most of the counties. You have mayors who are Igbo. They will host him. They will save Anambra the money. So this man is so good. That's why there is so much trouble now in Labour Party.
If he becomes president, can he take Nigeria?
Oh my God, Christian! If I start narrating how Obi will save Nigeria from this mess, I don't think we are going to come. We are going to come to an end on this program. Do you know how much Buhari paid for a parking space in the UK when he was sick? Thank you. £1,000 every day. £1,000 every day. It can't be like that. If Obi become president of Nigeria, there is this airline called Air Peace. Air Peace will be hired. Air Peace will give him free. Air Peace will not collect money from Obi if Obi is going anywhere. If Air Peace could go to Southern Africa and the ferry convey Nigerians who are stranded there when there was xenophobia crisis in Southern Africa, free, and use his money. Air Peace can do that for Obi.
Somebody said Tinubu is a desperate politician.
Yes, desperate politician. They call Peter Obi desperate politician. I, Raphael, I said no. Desperation goes with pain. Desperation is last resort. Desperation goes with pain. Anybody that is desperate can kill. Anybody that is desperate can hurt. H-U-R-T. Peter Obi is not a desperate politician, but he is a determined politician. He is a committed politician. He is going somewhere to achieve his goal. He is not desperate. We know desperate politicians what they can do. Desperate politicians can siphon money. Desperate politicians can assassinate their what? Political opponents.
They can bribe delegates.
They can bribe delegates. A desperate politician cannot bribe anybody. Yes, Obi cannot buy Nigerian presidency with money. Obi can buy it with your vote, my vote, Christian Chukwu, your vote, everybody's vote. That is what can earn him that seat. Yes, my vote can earn Obi a seat in Aso Rock, the highest seat in Nigeria, at Aso Rock Villa. My vote, your vote, everybody's vote, even diaspora Nigerians, their vote. That is what can earn Obi a seat at Aso Rock. It's not buying somebody. It's not paying money. Any desperate politicians in Nigeria that can challenge Obi one-on-one, I want to see that person. Nobody. Atiku. Nobody. Atiku cannot rule Nigeria. Oh, you see what? Yeah? Listen, I don't have strength this morning. I don't know why. Do you know why? To voice out is hard. It's very hard for me. Because if I tell Nigerians about Atiku, everybody will go back to his chair. Atiku has come to perfect what Buhari could not achieve, finish up. Atiku has come to finish it up. Let me tell you, Nigerians, I am here in Nigeria, but I tell you a very, very vital information sent across to me from United States of America. After the primary that brought Awasiwaju to, power, he won in the primary. Thank you. The whole northern politicians, Ahmed Lawal, Gandhi, all of them ganged up and visited Atiku. Hey, Jesus is Lord. The whole APC, Northern APC, Ganduje was there, El-Rufai was there. Another is the opposition party, but in the north today, they gang up together. They went to Atiku, they visited him. Let me tell you, I say kudos to the man that calmed this thing. The journalists, the investigative journalists that covered these events, I do like this to you. These people are one. Atiku and Buhari, they are one. Atiku and Ganduje, they are one. Atiku and Malami, all of them in another opposition party, they are one today. I thank God for the person that captured these events. Do you know that these people, they have started ganging up on how they will who do what? Carry the day comes 2023. On how they could beat, their opponent in the southern Nigeria, black and blue, comes 2023. Fulani, they are one now in the north. There's no APC, there's no PDP in the north. They have become one. They gang up to be one now today. Let me tell you, who is the person of Atiku? Atiku was there for 8 years with Obasanjo. He fought and fought and fought his Oga, Obasanjo. Two of them, they are not agreeing today. They are not reporting as one today. As people who are, who have handled the affairs of this country together. Today, they have gone separate apart. They have gone their separate ways. Do you know what is going on? Fulani has come through Atiku. They have projected Atiku to you. Atiku is telling you all manner of things. Let me tell you, Atiku has come to finish what Buhari could not finish. Buhari localization is back. If you dare vote Atiku Abubakar. Grazing route is back. If you dare to vote Atiku. Listen, what happened on Sunday? How many days ago? It is going to open the eyes of all Nigerians. Ask me why. How? Helicopter was involved. Nigerian terrorists attack Adara village community in southern Kaduna. They attack them in their farmlands, in their villages, and the Adara locals, natives, they came out en masse and resisted the attack from these terrorists. Do you know what? They started killing the assailants, the terrorists in their large number. It was like they started overpowering them, having upper hand. They started reducing them with guns because they come en masse with Okada. As they were killing and killing these terrorists, do you know what happened? Helicopter emanated. Helicopter emerged from somewhere. These locals, they thought that it was Air Force. These locals, they thought it was police area surveillance. Do you know what it turned to be? The helicopter on the air started firing the villagers, helping the terrorists, miming and killing the Adara natives. Do you know what it spells? Nigerian government is a terrorist government.
Thank you very much.
Christian, these people are responsible for the helicopter that killed 32 villagers in southern Kaduna on Sunday. Have you ever heard in history that a terrorist mounted a plane in America? Not only that, September 9/11. Do you know what happened? They were pilots, they live with America, they attended school there, they know how they infiltrated and they manipulated the Americans. But this one, I've never heard that a terrorist in Italy, in Europe, anywhere in the world, enter aircraft and fly aircraft. Do you know what is called radar? The meteorologist, airspace. You should be, as a government, in charge of your airspace. ICC, I have come again. United Nations, I have come again. America and Europe, here I am again. Nigeria is going down. You are watching, turning deaf ear, as if you are not watching us. You don't know what is happening, Abi. Let me tell you, God will judge all of you. ICC, God will judge them. Buhari government is responsible for what is happening today, killings of Nigerians today. If not, ask me why a terrorist should fly helicopter killing Nigerians.
Thank you very much. Yes, we have come to the end of the program this morning. I'm President Chico. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much, Iyerioba, Uche, Harry, Levinati, and as many that have been part of the program. Funigas, thank you very much for your also your participation. Mr. John Noche, Mr. Onoche, a great guy. Yeah, thank you very much. Top 4, thank you very much. Robert Uche, thank you very much. For Mr. James, you asked for Mr. Okokondem's account number 6032 387391 6032 387391. Once again, 6032 387391. Reverend Pastor Para Chukwugozie Kenneth, Keystone Bank. Yes, Reverend Pastor Para Chukwugozie Kenneth. Yes, Keystone Bank. We have come to the end of the program this morning. Thanks for watching. We are going to be here tomorrow for another exciting edition of the program by Standards and Newsstands. I'm Christian Chukwu. Bye for now. Thank you.